Now next is matching. Under this matching concept, we do the comparison. Matching means comparison. We do the matching with the revenue income with the expenses incurred to generate that income. Whatever the expenses we have incurred to generate this revenue, when we do the comparison, if your revenue income exceed the revenue expenses incurred to generate that revenue, then it is called profit. And vice versa, if the revenue expenses incurred and revenue income is less, then it's a loss. Revenue means both you have received the amount, whether you have received it or it is not yet received, it is, you may say that it is accrued, earned but not received. Both will be taken into account. Earned but not received will be taken into account in the revenue income of a particular accounting period. Suppose we want to know the profit or loss of one financial year which start from 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020, then in this financial year, it consists of 12 months. Within this financial year, we have to see the revenue income which is earned, the amount is received or amount is not received, both will be taken into account of this accounting period. Similarly, all revenue expenses incurred, whether the amount is paid or amount is not paid, both will be taken into amount paid or it is outstanding, both will be taken into account. If both will be taken into account, if there is any prepaid advance payment for the next year, then that will be deducted. Prepaid will be deducted, prepaid expenses. So amount received or earned but not received means accrued, both will be taken into account as revenue. If any income which is not earned but amount is received, then that is called unearned income, will be deducted. Unearned income will be deducted to know the true profit or loss of the business. So under the matching concept, we compare. Matching means compare of revenue income. So we have to recognize the revenue first, that this is the revenue of this financial year and this revenue has earned, whether the amount has received or amount has not received. Similarly, these are the expenses or cost incurred to generate that revenue, whether the amount has paid or amount is not yet paid, it is outstanding. Both will be taken into account, but to that expense, if the prepaid expenses is included, then we will deduct it because this is related to the next financial year. Similarly, unearned income is included in this received amount, then we will deduct it because that income which is not yet earned but amount is received, it means that is related to the future. So that will be deducted by us to know the true profit or loss. So if the revenue income exceed the revenue expenses or cost incurred to generate this income, then it's a profit, and vice versa, it's a loss. Okay, so under the matching principle, we do the comparison. Matching means comparison of revenue income. This is your revenue income, match with the revenue expenses. If your revenue expense is less and revenue income is more, then this difference indicate your profit. Or vice versa, if your revenue income is this is your revenue income, and this is your revenue expense. This is your revenue expenses, and this is your revenue income. So expenses exceed the revenue, then this difference indicate the loss. And here this is the income and this is the expense. Expense is less, then this difference indicate your profit, this difference. So depend upon whether it's a profit or loss, depend upon which one is more or which one is less. Objectivity concept says that the main objective of accounting is to reflect the true financial position of the business, true and fair view of the business. There should not be any sort of manipulation or any sort of biasness towards any transaction, towards any events. The management and accountant both should not be biased while reflecting the financial position or reflecting the profit of the organizations. So every transactions must be supported by documentary evidence and appropriate voucher must be over there. Then the transaction will be recorded. At any point of time, anyone can verify the truthfulness of the transaction and correctness of the entries. Any sort of manipulation and malpractices, it should not be accepted. So it must be free from bias, not to favor anyone else, not to favor the stakeholder, not to favor the government, not to favor the customers, not to favor anyone. The person as an accountant, as a person must be free from bias. Even the management of the company must be free from bias, not to reflect unnecessary entries which are not the factual one, to increase the profit or decrease the profit, or to showing that the cost is more or showing that the cost is less, or to misguide the stakeholder. This should not be the intention of the accountant and the management or the owner of the business. So this concept says that objective is very clear, that truthfulness is our main objective, and this must be followed by us.